The 2024 F1 season is just around the corner, and you won't believe the massive changes that are about to hit the world of Formula One. The FIA has dropped a bombshell of exciting updates that will have you on the edge of your seat. From tire testing to power unit elements, fees, shorter time frames, testing tweaks, curfew violations, and even tire warmers. We are about to dive into all of the thrilling details in this video. Let's begin. Recently, teams have been bombarding the FIA with review requests, especially after races where controversial decisions were made. Take the recent Haas challenge at the United States Grand Prix, for example. They questioned track limit violations and its incidents like these that have prompted the FIA to say, enough is enough. To tackle this issue, they're hitting the accelerator on the review process. Currently, teams have a whole 2 weeks or 14 days to decide if they want to request a review. But in 2024, that window is getting slammed shut to just 4 days, which is a mere 96 hours. The idea here is to make teams think long and hard about whether they genuinely have a valid reason to request a review. It is all about preventing a flood of unnecessary paperwork and focusing on the real issues. However, the FIA isn't being inflexible. They understand that there can be exceptional circumstances. So they are allowing race stewards the power to extend the deadline if they believe it's absolutely necessary. This way they can handle unique situations with the fairness that they deserve. Now on to money matters. A significant change is the introduction of a fee for the review process. In the good old days, well, until 2023, teams could fire off review requests without worrying about their wallets. But starting in 2024, there is a price to pay, and it's not chump change. This fee is going to match the cost of an appeal, which currently stands at 6,000 euros for Formula One. But here's the catch. You only get your money back if the stewards decide that your review has merit. Adding a layer of seriousness, teams will need to cough up this fee up front before they even send in the notice of intention to appeal. And if they have second thoughts and withdraw that notice, there's no escape. It's going to the International Court of Appeal. This ensures that no one tries to game the system by using the review process as a way to dodge penalties. Beyond the appeals and review adjustments, the FIA is making some significant moves regarding testing and filming days for the upcoming season. First up, filming days are getting a boost. Teams will now have a generous 200 kilometers to play with, compared to the previous limit of 100 kilometers. So why is this a big deal? Well, it gives teams more flexibility. Not only can they ensure their cars are working like well-oiled machines, but they can also gather valuable data during the championship. It's like giving them an extra slice of cake at the F1 buffet. Now, let's talk testing. In the 2023 season, they extended testing days by an extra half hour each. But for 2024, the initial draft of the sporting regulations rolls back the closing time to 7 o'clock. But don't fret, it's not reducing the overall time spent on the track, it's just condensing it into a tighter schedule with an extra break thrown in. So it is 8 hours of testing, but in a more efficient time frame. It's all about finding that sweet spot between getting the work done and letting the teams catch their breath. And speaking of sweet spots, let's talk tires. The FIA has been all about sustainability lately, and they have been working closely with tire manufacturer Pirelli to create tires that don't need to be warmed up before they are slapped onto the cars. Sounds pretty cool, right? But hold on, there's a twist. Some drivers raise concerns about safety, so the introduction of these tires has been put on hold. There is even a vote in the pipeline to decide whether to ban tire warmers altogether by July next year. It's a bit of a balancing act between sustainability and safety. Also, let's address curfew violations. The FIA is tightening the screws here too. They're reducing the number of exceptions that teams can have during curfew periods. In the first restriction period, exceptions are going down from 4 to 2. In the second period, it's dropping from 3 to 2. The third period keeps things steady with 2 exceptions. It's all part of a gradual reduction trend, keeping teams on their toes and ensuring everyone plays by the rules. The current standalone sprint format has been met with mixed reactions. While it was introduced to add excitement to race weekends, it hasn't consistently delivered the expected thrills. So, team principals and F1 bigwigs gathered at the F1 Commission meeting in Abu Dhabi to brainstorm ways to freshen things up. One intriguing idea on the table is shifting sprint qualifying to Friday afternoons, just before the main Grand Prix qualifying session on Saturday mornings. This change aims to create a more dynamic and engaging race weekend. However, there is a concern that this could increase the risk of crashes during either of the sessions, impacting the rest of the weekend. The potential inclusion of reverse grids is another exciting prospect. It could spice up the racing, particularly if the sprint race no longer awards World Championship points. To refine these ideas and navigate the complex logistics of revamping the sprint format, the FIA Sporting Advisory Committee will be hard at work. They'll be ironing out the specifics and will present their findings to the teams early in 2024 during the first F1 Commission meeting of that year. This committee plays a vital role in shaping the future of Formula One, so their input is crucial. The ban on tire blankets for 2025, which was previously under consideration, has been scrapped. Instead, there is a renewed focus on improving the racing by enhancing tire characteristics. The aim is to reduce issues related to overheating and make the tires more conducive to close and competitive racing. This decision reflects Formula One's commitment to sustainability while maintaining the quality of the racing spectacle. The extreme conditions that drivers faced during the Qatar Grand Prix prompted discussions on improving cockpit conditions. From 2024, regulations will permit the use of a scoop to enhance driver cooling. This change should help drivers perform at their best, even in challenging conditions. Additionally, further options are being explored to address extreme conditions, ensuring driver safety remains a top priority. To enhance safety on the track, rules are being adjusted to reduce the risk of metallic components in the floor of the cars, causing damage to other vehicles in case they do come loose. This proactive approach to safety aims to prevent potential hazards during races. A test on wheel covers will be conducted to improve visibility in wet weather conditions. This initiative underscores the commitment to ensuring that races can proceed safely, even in challenging weather. Looking ahead to the 2026 season, F1 teams have already begun preliminary work on their cars. However, it has been agreed that no further development work will be allowed until the start of 2025. This measure aims to maintain fairness and equity among teams as they prepare for the radical changes expected in 2026. In conclusion, the 2024 Formula One season promises to bring exciting changes and improvements to the sport, ranging from the format of race weekends to tire technology, driver comfort, and safety enhancements. These deliberations and adjustments reflect Formula One's commitment to delivering thrilling and competitive racing while ensuring the well-being of its drivers and teams. Formula One fans can look forward to an electrifying and ever-evolving season ahead. Now, we would love to hear from you. What do you think should be changed in the F1 format to make it even more thrilling and engaging? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe for more awesome F1 stuff.